everybody. Today we're going to start masterclass. No, today's motivational class in English. It's 10 o'clock, and the teacher is here to start talking in English, listening comprehension for 33 minutes for you to accustomate your ear. If this is very difficult for you, you are going to work for Basicão on Wednesday, okay? If this is difficult for you. If this is okay for you, you try to listen for 33 minutes with no translation. So there's no subtitles here. You're going to try to understand and get the idea. So then you say, teacher, it's super difficult for me. You try to understand here, one word, there. So if I say blah, 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 book, blah, 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 studying. Tem alguém estudando com book, vou pegar a ideia. You try to connect the idea. Don't translate. Don't look for dictionary. It's 33 minutes. We just talk in English with no translation. Now, if you need Portuguese to understand English, that's survival. For example, survival classes Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are going to have this tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Aí é aula em português, okay? For example, tomorrow we're going to talk about time expressions. Aí é aula em português que a teacher explica. Today, Mondays, it's just in English, listening comprehension. Hello for everybody. How are you doing? Souza, Jonathan, welcome. Bonita Elizabeth, hello. Douglas, how are you doing? João Paulo, welcome. Juicy, Juvincio, and Nessinha, welcome. Very good. Cristina, welcome. Be welcome, everybody. Jessica, thank you very much. We're just going to speak English today. So today, we're going to talk about the competences. The competences of a person, of a man, of a woman. What are my competences? What are my talents? Because with your talents, you can make your mission. And with your mission, you can help society. And when you help society, the prosperity comes to your mind. And this includes English or without English. We're going to talk about areas of life. So every Monday, we talk about secrets of life. What makes you feel happy? And we have talked about many aspects. And today we're going to talk about these competencies, the competence of leadership. Can you leadership yourself? Can you be the leader of yourself? This is topic number 1. Do you control your body? Does your mind control your body or your body controls your mind? Do you have the power or the power have you? Do you have the force or the force have you? Do you have the sickness, doença, or the sickness have you? Do you have a problem or the problem have you? Do you have a life or a life have you? And then you say, teacher, this is ridiculous questions, simple questions to make you think about your life. Because a lot of time you say, yeah, I have a problem in my body, but your mind controls your body. It's just a matter of thinking. It's just a matter of position and leadership yourself to do what you like, all right? But you have to use this to do what you need. And sometimes what you need is not what you like. And sometimes what you have to do as an obligation, must, it's not everything that you want to do. So the question is, do I want to do this? All right, yes, I do. Okay, so do I have to? Is it an obligation? All right, yes, I do. Now, should I, as a suggestion, yes, should I, as a mission, yeah? So when you make these questions, you start to have decisions about actions in your life. And when you look at yourself, you must know what are your competences, what are your talents, what are things that I can do, and what are things I can't do. The audio is low. Thank you very much, Angelo. The audio is low. Hi, Flavinha, Paulo, good evening. The audio is low. Is the audio better now? Can you tell me if the microphone is better now? Can you listen to anything? Is it okay now? Yeah? The microphone is okay or not? Give me yes, people. No. Is it better now? The audio is better now? Can anybody tell me this? If now the audio is better? Hey guys? Yeah? So I'm going to take out the microphone, yeah? No microphone. The audio is better now. Okay, the connection of the audio wasn't so good. So now I'm going to come back. When you have the competences and you know, yeah, what you can do, great to me. I can wash dishes very well. So what can you do very well? It's your attitude about knowing about yourself. Self-knowledge, ao conhecimento. Vem de no saber, knowledge, conhecimento. Self-knowledge. Do you know about yourself? Do you know your positive aspects and negative aspects? Because when you know your competencies, you can choose better what to do. Yeah? So I can wash clothes maravillously. Great. In my case, I can. I put everything in the washing machine. First, I don't like washing clothes. I don't like washing and neither ironing, que é passar, vem de iron, ferro. I don't like ironing and I don't like washing. So it's something I don't like. I do it very fast. I don't enjoy. It's not something, oh, I'm going to wash the clothes. You no, yeah? So, but I like cooking. So that's my thought. That's me. What about you? I know, teacher, I like driving. I can drive very well. That's perfect. I like running. I can run. What can you do very well? So you find 3 to 5 talents that you can do very well, okay? And don't ask yourself to do things that you can't, because can't is ability, yeah? I can or I can't do this. If I can't play the guitar, period, you know? I can play the piano, but I can play the guitar. This is me. What about you? If you can do something or you can't, I know my limitations. When you know your limitations, you know that me, you, and nobody's perfect, all right? So when you know about this, life gets easier. Fica mais fácil. O word easier, mais fácil, né? O word sempre mais. The life gets easier because you are going to make your life, the life as nicer, mais nice. Because you are going to understand what you can, what you can't. What you should, deveria, what you shouldn't. Não deveria fazer. E vai o verbo, ok? What you must, what's your obligation to do, and what you mustn't. Você não pode fazer, prohibition. Obligation must, prohibition mustn't. And you're going to observe about your reality, the verbs that has to do about this, okay? So you say, I love flowers. Do you like planting flowers? All right, so I can plant flowers. I can't plant because I don't have a space or a vase. Understand this? Ability. Now, I must plant flowers because it's my job. I have a salary for that. And the verb is plant, plantar. Or I mustn't plant here in my condominium. It's prohibited. I mustn't plant. What about you? I should plant more trees and flowers. I should, eu deveria. Yeah? I shouldn't throw out the trash on the street. Não deveria. Throw out, jogar fora, né? Throw the trash on the street. What you shouldn't do as a suggestion. Obligation, mustn't, prohibition, should, suggestion, can, ability, and now what you're going to say, what you will do. So besides these, I know about my competencies and my talents. I'm going to start taking decisions. What I will do, que eu vou fazer, what I won't, que eu will not, não vou. What I would do, que eu faria, what I wouldn't. So we're talking about competencies related to your personal life, your hobbies, things that you like doing in your family, with a crush, with a relationship in your marriage, related to your job in business. We're going to talk about personal competence first, okay? And the first competence is your emotional competence. Can you feel, sentir? Do you have this ability to feel? So you go, I can, I can't, I should feel more, deveria sentir mais or not, okay? People that feel too much and cry because of this situation. I always cry. You listen to a sad story and you cry. You don't have emotional balance, yeah? Everything makes you cry. This is no good. Because I am an emotional person. No, you are an unbalanced person. Desequilibrada, okay? So this cry, when I watch Cracolândia, I have to hold myself because I cry. So I am an emotional person. I know about this competence. I feel too much. This is no good. Feel nothing is ridiculous. Yes, it's cold person. And feel too much is too much. So you have to be between the cold person and the emotional person. Middle. The middle term is for everybody. Okay? Do you have decision competence? Do you have the capacity to decide? Because there are a lot of people who is undecided. And these undecided people suffer a lot, take a lot of time in a supermarket or in a restaurant menu, yeah? And they suffer a lot. Now, there are people that decide very fast, impulsive, fast decision maker. undecided, and you can't be super fast decision maker, impulsive person that decides like this. It's the middle term, in the middle, okay? The next competence is to believe in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? I believe I can. Because if you look on the mirror, lá no espelho, and you say, I believe I can't, I believe I shouldn't, você está sempre na negativa, no not, né? I believe I won't, que eu não vou fazer, I will not.
Vê se melhorou, gente. Tá melhor aqui no microfone? No microfone tá melhor? Alguém pode me responder? On the microphone, is it better? Tá punk esse áudio hoje, hein? Is the microphone better? Can anybody tell me if in the microphone is better? Hello? The microphone? Can anybody tell me if it's in the microphone the audio is better? Hello, people? Microphone, yes or no? Yeah? Okay. So let's. First competence, emotional competence. Can you feel? Great. You don't feel? Bad. Feel too much? Over. Tudo que é over não dá. Less, menos e over a mais. A gente vai ficar no meio, middle term, okay? Capacity of decision. Can you take decisions? I am super fast in taking decisions. So you are impulsive and anxious. Okay? No, I don't take decisions. You are undecided. So what is the middle term? Middle, not so undecided. You think and you take the decision. Not too slow, not too devagar, not too fast, okay? Impulsive. The next capacity is to believe in yourself. Ability, capacity, competence, talent. To believe in yourself. What's the problem here? You don't believe in yourself, you are negative, or you believe too much. You are super, yeah? I am the best, fuck the rest. I'm good in this, I'm super good in that, I'm very beautiful, I have a lot of money, or I have a lot of diplomas, or I study, or I am people who is up nose, smug, stubborn. Pessoas assim, não dá, ninguém aguenta. Então, I don't believe in myself, and I can't believe too much. It's over. So we are talking about middle term and about this competence, yeah? Self-esteem, que é autoestima. Repeat, self-esteem. Do you have self-esteem? Great. I love myself. I put the best clothes I can. I do some makeup. The men's make some beard. Take a haircut. Do the beard. Do the mustache, yeah? They take care of me because man is super fast, woman is a problem. But some people tell me, I dress well, I have makeup, I love myself. This is not love yourself. You put the best clothes and you go out to work or whatever, you wash a good dish, you do a very well cleaning in your house, you do your best cooking, you give your best. This is self-love. Now when you put and dress up some makeup on your body, this is not loving. Superestimated self-esteem, when you believe too much about yourself, that's not good. This is superiority complex superioridade. It's not good, it's not beautiful, people don't like. And what's better, the inferiority? No, I'm nothing, I'm a piece of shit, I can't do nothing. No, you can do something, right? On a piece of paper, 3 qualities that you can do. So inferiority and over superiority is good, middle term, okay? Empathy. When you have empathy for somebody, it's not simpática, no. Empathy is when I understand the person's problem. I have 2 ears. I listen to the person. Okay, so where was this? And what can I make a cup of coffee for you to tell me the problem? You listen to the person because people need to speak. And you are not a good listener because you just want to talk, yeah? So good listeners, they are empathy. They have empathy for the problems of others. When you have empathy, you understand the other person. And now you can't understand, yeah? That's the opposite. You can't understand a person who's horning, buzinando, horning in the traffic. You can't understand this person. Why? Because you don't know if she's going to the UTI in a hospital, if her mom has a problem, if her wife is pregnant. Se a mulher estiver grávida, we don't know what's going on in an accident of the car, and the person horns you and you say, motherfucker, you don't have empathy. You don't understand other people. You just understand about yourself. So the empathy person understands, and the egoistical person just think about yourself. And what you're doing right now, you are judging your mother, You're judging your sister. You're judging your best friend, yeah? Ah, she doesn't have empathy. Ah, that man is egoistical. What about you? I'm talking about you. Fuck the others. We're talking about self-analysis, about yourself. We're going to stop suffering. And in order to stop suffering, you have to observe yourself. I'm not an example of motivational here, okay? I'm not super happy all the time, but I discover a middle term, and we are talking about not being over and not being less, okay? The next is emotional control. We have about emotional balance, que é o equilíbrio. Emotional balance, equilíbrio emocional, né? Cry too much and not cry. Cold, not too cold, not too emotive. This is emotional balance. The next is emotional control. What's emotional control? A person comes to me and say, you are ridiculous, I don't like your classes. This is the opinion he has about me. It's his problem. My mother comes to me, Graciela, you are crazy. You're going in the traffic in the middle of the night. Ta, 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 ta. I love you, Mom. This is her opinion. It's her opinion. It's not mine. There are opinions and there are facts about your life. If you are sure about your life, the opinion don't enter. The opinion of other people don't touch me. I don't care what my boss or my friend thinks about me. It's not I don't care, fuck everybody. No, I care, but in my limitations. If I'm not doing any good to a person, if I'm disrespectful, all right, but if I'm not being disrespectful, I'm living my life, my targets, my objectives, I'm here with my priorities, my objectives in your evolution, the people's opinion don't care for you. This is emotional control. Emotional balance is when I don't cry too much and I'm not cold. I'm not a cold person and I'm not emotional. It's middle term. Emotional control is I control my emotions. I don't react. It's not me, I don't react. Of course I react, I am a human being. But you are going to try to control your answers, your reactions and your replies. And you're going to say, teacher, it's super difficult. Yes, it's difficult. So tomorrow the person is going to horn behind you. Buzina, yeah? What's your reaction? No reaction. Letter A, he's having a problem. Letter B, he's crazy. Letter C, he can kill you. Letter D, we don't know what's going on. If it's positive or negative, you can't judge. You can't have a reaction. You can't say, go to hell, motherfucker. You can't. Now, if you do this, no emotional control. You know, there are some people that shout, grita. I shout in the classroom, but people that shout in the middle of the subway station and public transportation, people shout. They are nervous. These people don't have emotional control. They are reacting. When you react, you go to the same extreme. So somebody tells to you right now, your nose is crooked. Your nose is crooked. Are you going to the mirror? Vai lá no espelho ver se tá torto? Do you know about yourself or not? Because if somebody tells me something, teacher Graciela, you have Chinese mustache. Mustache is bigode. You have Chinese mustache. You have to do Botox. You're just kidding. Huh? It's an opinion. It's an example. This is the opinion of the people about your life. It's not a fact. What's the fact? Qual é o fato? You like or you don't like. You can do or you can't do. You know your limitations. When you know, when it's simple and clear for you, the other people's opinions don't come, don't enter. You make a block, a filter. And it's not about energy, no. It's about psychological. I believe about myself. I know my qualities. I know my defaults, meus defeitos. And the person's opinion is not about my life, yeah? Because you have a black man and you are married to a black man, whatever. Opinion. Fact is my everyday life. Who pays your bills? Who pays your credit card? Who is responsible to your life? You! Nobody else. Mother, father, sister. With all due respect, I love you, but my life is different. My best friends, I love you, but my opinion is different. You know, with respect, all right? Emotional control. It's easy. I'm not telling you that it's easy, but it's the path. É o caminho. This is the way. Next, resilience. When you have resilience, que é a resiliência, you have the problem because everybody has problems. Rich, poor people, everybody has problems. With the problem, I look at the problem and I construct an opportunity. And then you say, teacher, this is super difficult. You look at the problem and you see in the problem a lesson that I'm going to learn. And with this lesson, I'm going to be a better person. I take this problem, put in me, because it's part of me, yeah? A sickness, uma doença, a loss, uma perda. You put inside, you have the lesson, and you're going to be a better person. Now, a lot of people get rebellious with the problem. Fuck Jesus Christ, fuck the life, I don't care, I'm gonna commit suicide, or I don't like my life, or you are always negative, you are always complaining. Você vai descendo o seu nível de humor, you go down, decrease, go down, that you are never going to be a happy person. And happy and motivated person is not hyper happy. Hyper happy is alcohol and drugs. This is artificial. We are talking about a natural way to be happy, all right, without drinking. Feel satisfied with yourself. Why? Because I know who I am. So the question is who you are. Do you know about your competences and talents? So we are in number 7. I'm going to review again very fast. Emotional connection, you with you, nobody else. I depend on me, nobody else. Emotional connection with people. I'm not cold, I'm not super impulsive. I'm not an undecided person. I'm not so decided, fast decision maker, so fast, so impulsive. So emotional connection and decision capacity. Trust in yourself. Not too much, not too less. Not like I don't believe in myself and not I believe too much, fuck everybody. It's not this point. Self-esteem. No, I love myself, but it's not that I hate myself. I don't hate myself, but I can't love myself too much. Because you love yourself too much, you become egoistical and fuck the others. No. Secret of life, secret of happiness is not this way, okay? Self-esteem. It's not dress well or put makeup. I love myself, I help others, I know my mission. I'm here to work and give my best, and you are the same. You discover about your mission in your house, in your family, in your area, and you're gonna do that, yeah? Do your best. Cook the best food you can, do the best exercise you can. This is self-esteem. When you don't have self-esteem, you don't wanna move. You don't move from the sofa. You become a victim. You cry. You point in others. You don't have self-responsibility. And you start complaining, negativity. Nobody wants to talk to you anymore. Everybody says, there comes the negative person. Yeah, nobody likes to talk to you. Now, a lot of people start asking you to have some coffee. Let's have some coffee. Why? Because they want to listen to stories, positive vibration, happy people, motivated people. Who are these people? People who have targets, people who have decisions, people who don't suffer in undecided, people who don't suffer in expectations of others, people don't suffer in thinking about if it's possible or not. They do it. They don't try, they do it. They have more action than reaction. While people react and answer, responding, they act and question. You see, that's different. Empathy, the capacity of empathy. When I think about others, I understand others, I listen to others. I give my good morning, how are you? Did you sleep well? You don't have to give money, but you have to give something. Because when you give, darling, it's such an orgasm. You give and you receive. And it's not related to sexual connotation, of course. I'm talking about giving what you have. Do you have a good morning? Great. You have a piece of bread? Great. And it's not sociable just to poor people. You can talk to rich people. You can help rich people. Listen to them. Yeah? Give your experience. Give your life lesson. It happened like this to me. I know a person who had cancer. She cured herself, yeah, with solutions and action, taking the medication, whatever. You tell stories. Emotional control, different than emotional balance. You balance the emotion, not to cry and not to feel cold. This is balance, equilíbrio. Emotional control is to control my reaction. I control my reaction. For example, last week I decided to work with my patients. And I'm going to say, not patience is not paciente, tá? Patience é a paciência. I decided to work with my patients. So I say, this week I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be a patient person. Paciente, agora paciente de paciência. So I go to the streets and I say, okay, I'm going to work with my patients. I am a very patient person. Everything is all right. I got a big line at the bank. Kiwi, line, fila. I say, okay, Graziella, let's open a book and read and do my best here at the line. And the line was super fast because when you are doing something, the line goes on, yeah? The problem is when you're not doing anything and you cross your arms and you say, fuck this line, look at the time. 3 more people in front of me, 2 more people in front of me, one, you count the people in front of you, you know, you're not enjoying the present. And that's another example because when I got out of the bank, I said, God, thank you because I had patients in the bank. Now let's go and leave because I was giving classes and so on. I was living my life. And suddenly a homeless person, homeless, sem home, sem casa, homeless, mendigo, dropped a glass of orange juice on my clothes. And I said, oh, motherfucker, I love you. Thank you very much because you are testing my patience, okay? It was an accident, of course it was. He didn't do it on purpose, yeah? What's my reaction? Perhaps 10 years ago, I was going to prosecute this guy. Eu processaria homem desse 10 years ago because I was a very angry person, yeah? Today, what did I tell him? Is everything all right with you? Okay, let's move on. I got my jacket all wet, ficou molhado, of course, but what was my reaction to this? Because my patience was being tested. So test yourself related to this. Control your emotions, control your answers, stay quiet, sleep, take a shower, and after this, answer. Don't be impulsive in WhatsApp, answering everybody in a minute, in that moment. Because I don't hold, because I don't have cockroach blood. Não tenho sangue de barata. I don't have cockroach blood. No! Be a human person, yeah? Be wise, yeah? Intelligent person, smart. Think about and react later. Abilities of communication. Do you have it? Congratulations. You don't have abilities of communication? Great. You must have abilities of talents, arts, painting. I can't paint. I can't draw. Não consigo desenhar, you know? And you know what you can or can't do, but you have to find your abilities. Do you have creativity? You don't have creativity? You have to start watching more films, reading more books, traveling more, and talking to more people. Because when you get alone and cold, you don't have creativity anymore because you don't have the insights. The insights is about life. Do you want to have creativity when you sit down on a sofa? Go walk around your block and you're going to have some creativity. Talk to some people and you start having creativity. Open yourself to life and you start being creative. Now, if you're not a communicative person, talkative, falante, que vem de talk, falar, conversar, talkative, you can't say, I have to be talkative. You're not. I want to be introverted, introvertida, gostaria de ser mais shy, pouco mais tímido, porque os tímidos têm pouco de sabedoria em relação a isso, que é shy, timid. But I can't be timid. This is not Graziella. And you can't put yourself to be a person that you're not. So if you're not this person, don't make yourself or obligation yourself to be something that you're not, okay? Abilities with people. Can you socialize? Can you talk to people? Can you listen to people? Or on the table, you are a quite mummy person, mumia. Or on the table, you are so talkative that just you talk in the middle of everybody, just you are the center, yeah? Everybody pays attention in you. You understand? Not too much and not less. It's middle. The idea is middle. It's middle for everybody, but the difficulty is to achieve, alcançar this middle, yeah? Assertiveness, when you are positive about aspects of your life. Trying to be happy and joyful all the time. I know it's difficult. When you have problems, of course, it's difficult. But you try to put yourself up more time during the day, yeah? And persistence. Because without persistence, you don't achieve anything in your life. Without persistence, you don't find a job, you don't find a boyfriend. Without persistence, you don't speak English. Without persistence, you don't study. You don't do anything. Persistence is together with discipline and putting yourself up to do it. But I don't like, fuck, don't think, do it. But I can't, fuck, don't think, do it. But I shouldn't, não deveria, fuck, you think. Don't put your head to think, because if you think, you don't do it. That's including exercises in the morning, meditation. I don't do it. I know it's important, but I don't do. You don't do because you think. When you think, you don't do. If I think, I stay in my bed. If I think, I watch TV until 10 o'clock in the morning, you know. If I think too much, I don't do that. So, if you think, you don't buy. Se você pensar, você não compra as coisas. So, the emotion, that's when you control. Because who buys and shops? Your emotion. And who thinks, don't buy, don't react. The person who thinks, understand, gets the lesson of the problem, put together with you, and go. Partiu, né, gente? Life is difficult, but it's not impossible. You can survive. I have my problems, I have my bad aspects, I have my qualities, I have my good aspects, I know what I can, what I can't, I know what I must, what I mustn't, and you understand this about you, and with this baggage, with this luggage, you go to life and live. Today we're talking about the 10 personal competences and abilities of a person who wants to know about yourself and be happier and be satisfied and have more results in life. We are walking through motivation. We are walking through coaching in English, okay? This is just a listening comprehension for you to feel and understand your ear. How much percent do you understand about this? You can write to me, okay? If you had any questions, you can ask me. I will answer with pleasure, okay? Tomorrow, I'll be back in Survival English at 4 o'clock with time expression class. It's a 33 minutes class about time expressions in the present, in the past, and in the future. Time expressions, okay? And next motivational class, next Monday, I'll be back with organization and business competences because today we're talking about personal competence in your life, personal life. And next Monday, we're going to talk about professional competences and abilities that you should have to know about yourself, okay? Thank you for watching The Teacher, okay? Stay with our feeds. I'll be back tomorrow. If this is difficult for you, go to Basicão 9 o'clock every Wednesdays. And we are here every day with free classes for you. Next week, we are gonna have the masterpiece, the master class, all right? Thank you very much, guys, for being today with me. I'm gonna say hi to Satiro, okay? João, thank you very much. Sandrin, Gustavo, thank you very much. Gabi, beijaço. Maurício Lima, Jéssica, Fernando, thank you very much, guys. Tamires, Raquel, Rosane Scott, nossa carioca, Kleber, Cida Marques, thank you very much. Cida, massoterapeuta, Ana, thank you, Ana Mesquita, Ângelo, Elaine, Sátiro, tava aí desde o começo, né? Sátiro, falei certo? Roberto, thank you very much. Ângelo, beijaço, viu? Paulão, nossa, quanta gente entrou e saiu, depois fica na live 24 horas para assistir, tá bom? Thank you very much, gente. Fê Black, tô falando certo agora. Luribelos, é que tá virada a câmera, tá? Lulu, ó que gracinha, thank you very much, guys. Cláudio, Danilo, Tasmin, falei com a Tasmin já. Danilo, JCP tá chique, hein? JCP. Carlos e Menzel, Maico, falei com a galera. 1, 2, 3, Maria Luísa. Ângelo, ainda tá baixo, teacher, me ajudou no áudio, viu? Brigadão. Flávia, beijaço, gente. Bora estudar inglês, bora dar o nosso melhor, né? Hoje foi só English, a teacher nem falou português, deixa o português pra amanhã. Thank you very much, it was a pleasure, guys. Every day, I'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Essa motivation normalmente é lunchtime, na hora do almoço. Hoje a gente fez 10 o'clock, porque teve training da equipe hoje de manhã aqui, tá bom? It was a pleasure to talk to you in English. Thank you very much, it was super nice. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer, okay, for next master. Bye-bye.